Hi again, folks, and welcome back to finally another episode of Rats in the Kitchen. Now, it being summer for as long as it has been, I haven't been able to get too many episodes of this show made because, quite frankly, it's just too damn hot to wear this thing. But questions have kept coming in, and people want to know. Well, first question they had was, what do I do with all these sliced bananas? And to be honest with you, I've got this here dehydrator, and I've been making banana chips out of them. All natural ones, not like the ones you buy in the store. I use the Bonanza for a lot of times when I'm not on the show. Believe it or not, I use this a lot more than I use the Hutzler 571 because it makes much thinner slices, and that just makes for better banana chips. So I'll be doing a lot more of that. But it being summer, banana is kind of a year-round food. Watermelon, on the other hand, which normally doesn't come in bowls, but I already cut it. Hold on a second. Watermelon, on the other hand, is a summer food. But I still got the dehydrator. And by the way, that ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. So we'll put the whole slicing the watermelon thing aside. I did have to use a knife to turn this into these. And what we're going to do today is we're going to dehydrate watermelon. And my own personal concern is that, they call it watermelon because it's mostly water. And when you dehydrate stuff, you take out water. But this is the type of things everybody needs to know about at some point. Somebody puts that proverbial gun to your head or that literal gun to your head. There's a lot of guns around. And they say, hey, what happens when you dehydrate watermelon? You want to know the answer. And we're going to find out the answer. Now, if you look carefully at the top of the dehydrator, there is no setting specifically for watermelon or bananas. So what we use there is the one that says fruits and vegetables, which covers both watermelon and bananas. So it says 135, we're going to leave it at 135. You got to load up these trays as much as we can. Put them on there for a few hours, maybe check them now and then just to see how they're coming along. And that'll be how we give it a go this time. Alright, so what I have here are 2 trays of watermelon and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trays of bananas. So we'll have either banana flavored watermelon or water flavored bananas. But since they're both fruit, they both need the same temperature, they'll both be in there for the same amount of time. Or maybe we'll take the watermelon out early. We'll figure it out. Alright, so with the bananas we normally go about 13 hours. Right now it's only been about 3 hours. And they still kind of look very much very watermelon-y. See right there. They actually kind of look like beef jerky chunks almost. And they taste like warm watermelon. So we'll go let that go and I'll try again. I'll check it again in the morning. Okay, so after 10 hours, this is what we're dealing with now. It's very fruit roll-up-y looking with seeds. So my problem here was that I did not make all these pieces the same size. Had I used all thinner pieces, it probably would come out a little bit better. But that's dehydrated watermelon for you. And once it cools down, it'll taste pretty damn good. And these are all natural dehydrated banana chips, as sliced with the Bonanza. They're sticking a little bit to the dehydrator trays, but if you put these in our freezer for a couple minutes, they'll be fine. They'll pop right off. And these are good. You want to get bananas that are slightly shy of being ripe. Just a hair bit green. Anything beyond that, the slices is going to be a little bit different. The flavor is going to be a little bit different, but what's going to be off the most is the texture. Alright, so that went way better than I thought it would. For some reason I thought if you dehydrated watermelon being having a lot of water in it, that the things would just disappear completely. But not the case. It actually came out pretty nice. Again, like I said, I just have to make a small change to how thick the slices are, make them a little bit more slicey than chunky. Same way you would make beef jerky. To answer the other question I brought up last night, would I have banana flavored watermelon or water flavored bananas? In the end, everything kind of tasted like kale, because I had loaned the machine to a friend of mine over the weekend and she made kale chips, and I neglected to get all the kale out of there. But kale ain't too bad. I kind of like the kale flavored bananas, kale flavored watermelon. I mean, I'd rather have watermelon flavored watermelon. But kale, it grows on you at some point. Anyway, thanks for watching. Kale.